work and stretch out some of those muscles that y'all may not be using right now. So go ahead, get you in an open space where you can move, stretch out a little bit without hitting or knocking into anything. First one we're going to start out with, once you're ready, feet are going to be shoulder width apart, hands facing forward. We're going to start with mountain pose. This is one of the basic ones you start with in yoga. Moving from here, we're going to upward salute. So we're moving our arms up, leaning back to really stretch those back muscles. And bring them back down. And we'll do that one more time, bringing them up, upward salute, stretch the back. Looking up, you can stretch your neck. And relax it back down. We're going to go ahead and stretch down to touch our toes. Stretch as far as you can without feeling pain. And we're going to try to slowly walk our hands down until we're in a plank position. So walk, keeping those legs locked, your knees straight. Getting into a plank position, just like push-up. And we're going to slowly lower down. Leaving our hands where they're at. We're going to slowly push our backs up. This is cobra position. Your chin should be facing the ceiling. Really stretching out that lower back. And moving from cobra, you're going to push up, your knees still on the ground. This is child's pose. Knees tucked in, arms out straight, and your face should be down. And we're going to push back up the way that we came. Once again, we're going back down into cobra. So you're going to flatten out, legs straight, and pushing up. And one more time, we're going to push back into child's pose. Good. Now we're going to come back up on our hands and knees. This one is called cow's pose. We're going to dip in our back, looking up to really arch our back a little bit, stretch those lower muscles. And moving into cat's pose, just like an angry cat arching its back. Head down, chin tilted under. And back to cow. And slowly back into cat. All right, we're going to make it a little bit harder now. This one's called hydrant pose. There are one of two ways you can do this. You can stay on all fours. This is the easier version, and lifting your legs straight back. You can leave it straight if you have a hard time with balance. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're opening your hip up and tilting it back. You can hold it like that for a minute, or if you want to do a more difficult stretch, you're going to be up, knees off the ground, one leg straight, and you can open it up. And relax it, whichever one you chose. Go ahead.
Also, if you feel like you need to get a break or you find yourself off balance, you can kind of regroup and try the pose again, or you can pause the video, just whatever you feel comfortable doing.
So those are going to be the two choices. If you need to stay on all fours, or if you want to make it a little bit more difficult and lift the legs up. This time, try to switch sides. That one was my dominant side, so that one was a little bit easier for me. This one will be my non-dominant, so I'm probably going to lose balance a little bit. So this time I'm going to bring up my left leg. I'm going to hold it there for a minute until I catch my balance and open it up. Good. Bring it back down if you held it. And relax back into cat. hydrant one more time on each side, and then we'll move back to some different poses. So one more time with the side you started with. And relax. And we switch sides. Good. From this pose, we're going to go ahead and walk back up just like we walked down. So walking our hands up until we're standing. And we're going to go into warrior one pose. Some of you may have done this one before. Choosing your dominant foot, placing it out forward just like you're doing a lunge. Your back foot is turned to the side. And all we're doing is bringing our arms up and tilting back. And relax. We're going to put out our other foot first. Turning that back foot facing the other way. And we're bringing our arms up and tilting back. And relax. Good. Now we're going to move, that was warrior one pose, we'll move into warrior two. So this one will be similar. You're going to put out your dominant foot, back leg turned, and your arms are going to be out. You can have it side to side, or you can have it straight, either one, but you're holding that pose, really working those quad muscles. And relax. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Back foot turned, front foot straight, arms out. And relax. Good, so that was warrior two. This is the last one for the warrior poses, warrior three, and it's definitely the hardest. Once again, you can start with your dominant foot. You're going to have that one forward. This back leg is going to be slowly lifting up, and you're going to hold your arms out. You might lose your balance. I definitely will. It's okay. We're doing what we can. So leg bent, other leg out, and hold for as long as you can. And go ahead and relax. Same thing we're going to be doing on the other side. The back leg that you have up, the lower it is, the easier it is to maintain balance. If you get really good at it, lift it higher, it makes it quite a bit harder. So arms are going to be out, bend the leg, and slowly lift your other leg up. And go ahead and relax. Good. Alright, so that was warrior 1, 2, and 3. We've got just a couple more and we'll go ahead and be done. This one's chair pose. Gonna work some more of those leg muscles. Gonna bring your leg up. Cross it over your other leg and try to hold balance out. You can have your arms out if it helps, or bringing them in, either one. And when you get that balance, you're going to try to bend your leg just a little bit. And that's chair pose. And relax. And of course, we're going to switch to the other side. So once you get your balance, your leg up. If this is all you can do, hold it right here, that's fine. If you've already got your balance, go ahead and try to bend that knee that you're on. And go ahead and relax. Good, so that one was called chair pose. We're going to go ahead and start slowing things down, wrapping things up. We're going to have a seat in egg pose. All you're gonna do, have your legs pulled nice and close into your body, hands wrapped around. All we're gonna do to kind of align our spines a little bit, so we're gonna roll back and roll up, just like an egg. Do that just a couple of times, using those ab muscles. I'm gonna go one more time. Good. And then the pose we'll end on is the pose most people end on in yoga. It's called corpse pose. All you're gonna do is lay down, lay straight, hands flat, facing towards the ceiling, and just take a few deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And that will wrap up our yoga for today. Namaste.
Thanks, guys.